For this product case study, we will be discussing a variety of manufacturing processes that go into creating an Xbox 360. Here is an image of a disassembled Xbox 360 and its hard drive. We will be showcasing the plastic external cases, the metal case, and the heatsink. A few other items will also be analyzed, such as the printed circuit board and a few components found in the hard drive. This is the plastic external case and front case panel. There is evidence that these two pieces, along with the gray plastic end seen in the next slide, were created by injection molding. This evidence includes ejector pin marks circled in blue, bosses circled in yellow, and ribs circled in red. An alternative manufacturing process for producing these items would be casting. However, due to the high production demands for Xbox 360s, suggests that injection molding would be the better process to choose from. This is because casting these parts would cost more money and take more time.
This aluminum sheet from the Xbox was most likely manufactured using progressive stamping. There are several signs that a progressive die was used. For example, the sheet has a constant thickness, several punch holes, and bending of the edges. The aluminum sheet could have also been produced using a compound die. However, a compound die for this specific aluminum sheet would be highly complex. Therefore, this type of die would be highly unlikely because of the high cost it would require to make such a complex die. These cable wires seen in the picture were most likely produced using a metal drawing process. The metal wires were most likely then coated with an insulating material using an extrusion crosshead die. The screws of the Xbox were most likely produced by first creating small metal blanks through a cold forging process. The threads on the screw is evidence that a thread rolling process was then completed on the blanks to create the final process of the screw.
The aluminum heatsink seen here was created by a process known as extrusion, which involves passing the aluminum through a die of multiple uniform rectangular shapes. This results in the creation of the heatsink's multiple fins. Extrusion is a low-cost and high productive process, making it ideal for producing a large quantity of heatsinks. The Xbox 360's printed circuit board was assembled using the wave soldering process. This process is useful for large PCB boards because the entire board can be soldered in under a minute. It also creates mechanically and electrically reliable joints as seen in the photo.
This is the Xbox 360 drive removed from the console. The parts of interest are inside. The cylindrical linear rails are made of stainless steel, which due to its hardness was molded and polished to achieve the symmetry required for unimpeded linear motion. Evidence of this can be seen in the linear grains on the ends. The worm motor lead screw is made from a bronze hardened steel alloy rod, which has been cold drawn and has Acme thread patterns micro lathe cut into it. Friction is fairly low with this method.